Hey, Shoop, how's it going? You doing all right today? Happy Father's Day to you, bud. Do I look all right and sound all right? I'm having to do things a little bit different today. It's not fair to my fiance for me to keep still on her phone to watch the chat, so I'm trying to do this from the selfie side of my phone, and I've not done that yet. All right. Did it start raining? Crap. Oh, yeah. You got a storm coming in, been thundering for a while. It's starting to rain, so I don't know if my signal will hold up or not. Last couple of storms, my signal's been gone bad when it happens. Yep, that's me. Hillbilly middle-aged cool dude. That's me. Yeah, it's been a pretty good day so far, Rich. How about you? You doing all right? Boy, this is weird. Oh, I'm definitely experienced with life, for sure. Yeah, somebody told me you couldn't play golf worth a crap, Moyoc. Well, if the air raid sirens are already going off and you're still in the city, you might as well just sit there, I guess. It's probably too late to get out. Hello, Natalie. I think that's what that says anyway. Yeah, Natalie. Okay. Oh, distant explosions, I wouldn't worry too much about that then. Pine already gone to bed. I figured he'd be in here tonight. Now, that's not what I'm telling you to do. I'm just telling you what I would do. Make no mistake about it. If you're in fear, go run. If not, don't. I mean, are any of my mods in here? There you go, shoot. Well, you guys are mods now because it'll be easier for you to handle things if it needs to be handled than me. Yeah, there ain't a whole lot that really worries me or scares me, so I don't imagine I would be running off anywhere. But everybody's not me, so whatever everybody's comfortable with is what they should do. Hey, there's Dan's homestead. This old lawnmower blade is going to be part of our next build. Hey, Daniel, how's it going? Had a friend message me this morning talking about something they were going to build, and they got me to thinking about something that I had that I can't find that I'm going to build one out of that lawnmower blade, so I figured it would make a good video. Happy Father's Day to you if you're a father. It's been a pretty good day. My fiance's daughter has been hollering for, I don't know, about the past week and a half that she wants to get me a wallet because she's noticed that mine was ripped so bad I couldn't get the cards in and out of it anymore. So I gave fiance $20 and said, "Here, take her to the dollar store and let her pick me out a wallet." That made her happy. So, and it was something I was going to do anyway. Eventually, I'm not real big on spending money on myself. Like I will go in a store and I'll see something I want and I'll pick it up and I'll walk around the store until I talk myself out of buying it. That wallet, I've had that wallet. I guess I've had that wallet almost 5 years now. Hey, Heidi, how are you? You see, I didn't used to be that way. But after being married for 13 years and somebody telling me I'm too expensive, I guess that just kind of started breaking me. It got me to where I wouldn't eat but a $1 TV dinner a day and I wouldn't buy anything for myself. So if my fiance's with me, I can't get by with that. If I pick something up and then put it back, she'll go right behind me and pick it back up and put it back in the buggy. Which one? Telling you you're too expensive or making you buy something even after you put it back? Damn, that thunder's loud. I need to start practicing using that thing. Oh, okay. It is mostly leather. Just mossy oak, mostly leather with a little camouflage stripe on it. Plenty of card slots, which I definitely needed. Rich, you don't got to get up early. Come on now. Hang out with us at least till 2 o'clock. You be able to get up if you stayed up till 2. I don't know, Daniel. I'm pretty hard on wallets, but I'd say I'll get 5 or 6 years out of that anyway. I've never had a Mossy Oak brand wallet, but everything else I've had that was Mossy Oak was good, so. Did Mike ever go back live a while ago after he went to pick up his youngin'? Okay, I guess you better go get some sleep. You are pretty damn old. You have a good night, buddy. I cannot hold a lawnmower blade in my hand without thinking about Sling Blade. What are you gonna do with that lawnmower blade? I figuring on killing you with it. Mm-hmm. I was up late last night, but I wasn't in the shop. I was just stressed out with everything going on. There he is. I knew he'd be in here eventually. Hey, Pilato, how are you? So everybody had a good Father's Day? Everybody make sure you hit that like button or double tap that screen. It really helps us out. I started to take one today, but I just had too much running to do. The running I had to do took up my nap time, so. Of course, I played Xbox for the first couple hours of the day. Which, I mean, that's my fault. I could have been down here doing something, but. I do have some videos coming out this week. One it's just going to be a short one. It's a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes long. I recorded half of it tonight. I got to wait 24 hours before I can finish it, though. Hey, how's it going, LJ? Man, I'm telling you, what is up with shipping here lately? It is crazy. Seems like everything is taking forever. Oh no, Pilato. As I was leaving earlier to go do my running, Mom took me and my fiance stayed here. She was going to try to cook on the grill. She called me because she couldn't get the grill lit, and I told her, just keep using the lighter fluid on it till it stays lit. And after she finally got it lit and burning good, raining. So I told her I should just go in the house and forget it, cook them in the oven. It'll be just fine. It was pork butt steaks. But when I got back home, even after the rain and everything, the grill was still lit. And I was gone 2 hours. But oh my God, you talk about good, them things was good. How's your day been, LJ? Pork butt steak, taters, green beans, corn. Yeah, I had to do a little bit of cleaning up down here a while ago before I started the video. Anytime something gets spilled upstairs, it seeps through the hardwood floor down here, so. At least it wasn't as bad as it was the last time. That does sound good there, shoot. I got to try to finish getting my yard cleaned up and knocked down with the weed eater tomorrow, because some asshole decided they wanted to call the county and tell them that my yard was dirty and overgrown. Fucking people, I'm telling you what, man. You gonna have everything set up in 2 weeks, Pine? I need to build me a shop outdoors, but and get out of the basement. But I dread moving everything. Hell, it'll be God knows how long before I get a shop built. I'm still in the planning stages right now. I mean, as far as floor space goes, right now I have 13 by like 25 or 26 feet. But not all of it's usable. I've got probably 4 or 5 feet that I'm not using. I believe I could get away with a 15 by 15 building. I live in Northeast Tennessee, Greene County. Of course, if my shop didn't flood and didn't draw dampness, it would be so much better. But I think I can make a 15 by 15 space work. Because this wood stove here, I lose about 4 feet long ways and about 4 feet crossways. I lose about 6 feet crossways because I can't use the space behind it either. If that wasn't here, that would open up another section of the floor, and I can't really put anything behind the table saw in case I have to rip something long. So, we're at in southern Kentucky. I've got some wood right now. I've got 4 or 5 2x4s. I got a 2x6. I got a couple of 1x3s. I've got, let's see here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fence pickets, a bunch of pallet slats. I brought home a piece of a 2x10 and a 4x4 out of somebody's scrap pile. Couple little 2x4 pieces and pieces from stair stringers. So I got a fair amount of wood right now. Ah, okay. I know where you're talking about. When you first said Russellville, there's a Russellville just about 25, 30 miles down the road from me. Hey, Jack in the shop, what's going on? I've been trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to operate my channel. I'm trying to find common ground between beginner woodworking and, not using expensive tools. And, I do some of the regular builds that, for people to sell. I try to find a happy medium between them. I think I may go back to making your own tools and things for at least the next couple of videos, because with everything going on right now, we don't know if tools are going to get expensive and hard to come by or what's going to happen. You know what I mean, guys? I mean, depending on how these peaceful protests happen and where all they happen, that could really put a crunch on prices on a lot of stuff. So I think maybe I'll do like 2 beginner videos, for making tools and things like that, and then I'll do 2 builds to sell, and then go back and forth that way. That seems to be about the best way to go about it. Or maybe 3 and 3. Oh, I love those, Jack. Those are so fucking hilarious. I love them. Well, sometime this week, if I get a chance, I'm going to make a drill stand for, your hand drill to turn it into a little drill press. I'm going to make one of those. And I'm going to make what I'm going to make out of the lawnmower blade. I done the beam compass the other day. It's a secret. If you were going to make a tool out of a lawnmower blade, what would you make, Pilato?
I will say one of you does have the correct answer. I will not say who. Hey Norm, how's it going? You can make a lot of things out of a lawnmower blade, really. I mean, if you use it just right, you can make a out of a skull with it. But yes, I have seen the correct answer pop up in the chat. Damn, it's really coming down out there now. Okay, I believe you have got it figured out now. Well, I'm definitely going to try not to lose a toenail with it. It will be a draw knife, hopefully. A buddy sent me a couple of pictures this morning. He told me that his girlfriend's grandson, who's about, I think, 7 maybe, has been watching my videos because he's interested in woodworking, which kind of surprised me a little bit. And he told me he was going to make him a shaving horse. And, I've got a draw knife here somewhere, but I have no damn clue where it's at. I've looked and looked and looked, and I have no clue where it is. So I figured, I could just make me one. I've got an old lawnmower blade, and I thought, I can do that for a video. That would be a perfect video. Well, I mean, technically, I guess you could make dowels with it. Yeah, I don't really need to make one of them. I've got one here. I just haven't really got to play with it yet.
I've not tried to ever make one. Since I've got a couple of little strips of this black walnut here, I'm going to hang on to them in the next box I make. I think I'm going to try to use them for splines. But this one here, my fiance ordered off of Temu. I just think I've tried it with a piece of cedar fence picket, but that's about too soft to try to chuck in a drill and run through that. It just don't work right. I'll have to find another way to do it. Now that I got some pine that's a little bit more sturdy than the fence pickets are, I may try some of it and see what it does. Where's everybody at tonight? I figured there'd be more people here by now. I didn't go live on top of anybody, did I? I know you're here, Pine. You're always here. Plywood's not even here tonight. He's usually the first person in here. I figured at the end of Father's Day, everybody'd be ready to come into a live and hang out for a little bit and chill out. I'm trying to dial my smoking back a little bit, but these disposable, here we go again. Disposable vapes just don't seem to be doing it. I've had a few refillable ones, and there's only been one of them that ever actually helped me any, and I'll have to go find another one of them, I guess. Because I'm smoking way, way too much. Well, Kat's got some stuff going on, Pine. She's not able to get in here all the time anymore. I won't say what all she's got going on because I don't know what all she's told people and what all she don't want people to know. So I'll leave that. That's her story to tell. But if you pray, do pray for her or think about her or send her healing power, energy, whatever. Whatever you do. She definitely needs it and deserves it. Because I'll be honest with you guys, if it wasn't for Kat, I probably never would have started this channel. I mean, Daniel put the idea in my mind, but she really pushed me till I did it. Yeah, we ain't even got any trolls tonight. This is weird. We had that one there at the beginning talking about wanting to see my feet, and that's it. People are going to feel funny when they come in here and ask that, and I actually show them. I didn't. Damn, I didn't even notice that. I looked too, and I didn't see nobody else live. Well, I seen Old Path was live, but he was doing his Bible study thing. So I didn't really feel like I'd be stepping on his toes for that. Hey, there's Rich. How's Rich doing? Thank you, Rich. Same to you if you're a father. I don't know if you are or not. I don't know if we've ever talked about it. Well, that counts. But yes, if you step up and take care of somebody's kid, you are a dad. In my opinion, anyway. Ooh, nice. You a member of my Facebook group, Rich? Hey, Don's Wood Shop. Same to you, buddy. Hey, Shoop, would you care to post the Facebook group link in the chat for me? It's Ricker Creations Woodworks, Rich. I won't be able to approve you until I get off of the live, but if Super Pine will post the link in here, I'll give you ops long enough for you to click the link. Why the hell did they delete your Facebook? Well, that's crazy as hell. Thank you, Shoot. Thanks, Wilma. Oh, that was priceless. I needed a good laugh. Thank you. Okay, he found it and was able to request entry. So as soon as I get done with the live, I'll approve that. Have you made your new Facebook yet, Pine? All of it got deleted. Hmm. Hey, I like them old pencil sharpeners too. As far as the pencil sharpeners for the carpenter pencils go, get one from Lowe's instead of Walmart, because the ones from Walmart just, I don't know, I don't care much for it. Nice. Well, I didn't get the heart when I got the other one, the hyper tough or whatever it is. But I don't know. It don't quite sharpen like I feel like that it should. The one from Lowe's done a lot better, in my opinion. I don't know, it almost feels like this one ain't quite deep enough, I guess. I don't know if you can even see it, but this one, see, it goes all the way to the very end of the pencil sharpener there. And that still ain't very sharp. And it leaves it a little bit crooked on the end. I don't know if a regular pencil would even work in that or not, to tell you the truth. I believe I'm going to order me one of those mechanical pencils that I seen in that video the other day. That was pretty cool. Lowe's has one with 4 refills, I think it was, for $10. Or you can order off of Amazon. It's a 2-pack. It comes with 6 black refills or regular color, whatever color you want to call the lead, and 6 red refills for them for 5 something. So I think I may order that. I'd say you could probably sell those at about $10 or $15 a piece, if not more. I'd say some people would probably pay more for that, especially at coming out of a school. They only had one at Milo's and it was $10. And I figured I'd just order the ones off of Amazon since they were that much cheaper. And if you give them all away, you won't have none to sell. Oh, good Lord. All right, Pilato, thanks for stopping by. You have a good night now. Yeah, that happens to a lot of my stuff. Well, I don't think it walks away. I think the shop gnomes take them. And they do exist. I'm telling you, shop gnomes. That's where all your tools disappear to. That's a pretty good idea. I need to do a full clean on my shop. I just clean up messes. I don't clean the whole thing. Well, that was Bobby's deal when this channel first started, but he never would do it. That's why I got rid of him and quit teaching him. And maybe he'll do something right this week. You never know. I'm not doing all of that, but I do need to go through and at least there's probably 6 inches of sawdust in the floor behind my miter saw. Of course, that's my fault partly because when I bought the miter saw, the guy that had it before me had a sock taped to the dust port on it to catch the dust, and I never did take it off, and it's about completely full, so I guess it's just blowing out of the side of the sock now. Hey, Steve, how's it going? Did you have a good Father's Day at all? Hey, it's been okay. I mean, it could have been better, but yes, I have three of my own. Uh, I have my fiance's daughter. She is mentally challenged. She's 26, but mentally, if she could read and write mentally, I'd put her at about 10 to 12 years old. And one of my fiance's ex's daughters calls me dad. And for the record, none of my three biological children have bothered to tell me Happy Father's Day. But my fiance's ex's daughter posted on Facebook for everybody in the world to see and call me dad and tell me Happy Father's Day. And my fiance's daughter's been hollering for a week now that she wanted to get me a wallet, so I made sure she had the money to go get me a wallet. I mean, it is what it is. Me and my son do talk here and there, but I haven't heard from my daughters in God a long time. I guess 7 or 8 years now. 6 years. After me and the ex-wife got divorced, she would bring them around because she knew I was still upset about the divorce and she enjoyed seeing me in pain. And then after she realized that I didn't care about the divorce anymore and it didn't bother me, she realized she only had one way left to hurt me, and that was to not let me see the kids. And so she kept the girls away from me, and now they just don't bother talking to me. They're both in college now. So, hey, there's Dan. How's it going? But I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to push them. If they want to ever talk to me, they know where I'm at. I'm surprised they've not already figured it out. After my oldest went to college and the youngest was still at home finishing high school, she was being homeschooled. She got her a job at, I want to say it was one of the fast food places. My ex brother in law, I still talk to him, so I get tidbits of information here and there. But my ex wife would take all of my youngest daughter's check as soon as it would post and call it rent. And if my oldest daughter wanted to come home from college for the weekend, she would charge her $50 a night like it was a motel. And so I just can't wrap my head around that. But I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I try my best to be a good dude, but hey there, old Path, how's it going? Well, thank you, Rich. You had a good Father's Day there, old Path? Yeah, I'm doing okay. A little bit tired, but is it possible to develop a bee allergy later in life? Because as I was rebagging this trash pile out here to take it to the dump, yesterday, there was a floor mat out of a car at the very bottom of it. And I picked it up and flipped it over, and there was something on the bottom of it. And I thought, what the hell is that? And then I heard a bunch of buzzing, and it turns out it was an above ground yellow jacket's nest. By the time I figured out what it was, they had got me twice on the finger. I mean, I didn't have any trouble breathing or anything, but I ain't felt quite right since then. Hey, Kevin, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, I got in one when I was a kid, and I got stung like 28 times. I was up in the woods when I got in that one, and I ran through a laurel thicket, or I'd have probably have been stung twice as much. Yeah, I know what you mean, Kevin. Well, my fiance is deathly allergic to them. She's got EpiPens everywhere. But I mean, I've never really been allergic to them. Hell, I went for 10 or 12 years without being stung. And people used to say stuff to me about leaving drinks sitting outside. What are you going to do when a bee gets in that and you drink it and it stings you in the throat? And do you know, honest to God, how many things have to go wrong at one time for a bee to get in your drink? You swallow it and it sting you in the throat on the way down? It takes so many things going wrong at one time for that to happen. And we were going to town one day and we had the windows down. And damn if they wasn't a bee got in my drink, and I swallowed it and it stung me in the damn throat. Not in the mouth. That's what I would have expected stung from a bee in my drink. But in my damn throat. I mean, the bee has to be turned just the right way. It still has to be alive and kicking. It has to be moving at a certain speed. I mean, there's just so many things that have to go wrong at one time for that to actually happen. I used to laugh at people when they would say something about that. But that's just my kind of luck. You see, I think we're born with a certain amount of good luck, and we end up using it all up in our lifetime. And where I was pretty crazy when I was younger, I used up all of my good luck staying alive. So now I don't have good luck anymore. All right, shoot, buddy. You have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow sometime. Be sure and get some rest now. Well, by my count, I've used 7 lives, so. Well, yeah, definitely get you some rest tonight. Or anytime you get a chance to get a little bit of rest, get it. Hey, Dan, are you still in here? I believe it was you that said you didn't realize Harbor Freight had a brand of glue. Since they were just 99 cents, I grabbed a few bottles of it just to test it out. I've got some test pieces drying right now. If they don't work, I'm out $3. If it does work, hey, I've got 3 bottles of glue that I didn't hardly pay nothing for. There'll be a video out before I go to bed tomorrow night on how well it works or not. Because when I first done the glue ups, I recorded it so that everybody could see along with me how well it works. But I mean, as far as it feels on my fingers, I don't see much difference in it and, the Gorilla Glue or the Titebond. Incredibly strong waterproof bond. Use indoor or outdoor. Dries clear. Incredibly strong. Yeah, I'd say it should compare to 2 or 3 anyway. I mean, the way it reads more like 3, but there's not a whole lot of information on the label. Instructions: clean and dry surface. Apply glue liberally. Clamp parts together for at least 30 minutes. Wipe off excess while still wet. Wait 24 hours for full strength. Do not use for load bearing applications. Freezing will ruin liquid glue. Yeah, I've already learned the whole freezing will ruin it. Well, that I don't know. It doesn't say one way or the other. I mean, it didn't say not to use it on food surfaces. I mean, it don't say one way or the other about it, so. I never looked at the Gorilla Glue bottle to see what it says about. Shit, I can't read that. I'll wait till I can get a magnifying glass to read that. Well, it ain't like I'm going to be making plates or cutting boards out of it, anyways. But I mean, if it works good enough to hold stuff in the shop together, I'll be happy with it. You know, they don't even call them that anymore. They dropped the M from that. It's just SDSs now. I thought that was weird as hell when I found that out. Hey, I could use it to try to wax my butt cheeks and then sue them for that. Ways to make money. Good thinking. I mean, it doesn't say not to do that. Hey, Kevin Ellis, there's an app called All Tools. It has a lighted magnifier on it, a protractor, a speedometer, all kinds of stuff built into it. metal detector, all kinds of things you can use your phone for now. Definitely download that app if you need a light up magnifier. I'm not sponsored by them. They don't pay me anything. It's a free app. It does have some ads here and there, but every phone I get, that's the first thing I download on it. You can even hook two phones together on a network and use one for a security camera, all kinds of stuff. There's Mike. How's it going, Mike? Hey, there's an idea. Yeah, I kind of wondered what happened to you. You was going 1.5 miles and coming right back, and then we never did see you again. Yeah, I don't much care for those conversations either, Mike. But after this glue test video, this lawnmower blade will be my next video. That slight little bend concerns me a little bit, but not too bad. Yep, we're testing out Harbor Freight glue. I've been to 2 Harbor Freights around here, and it's on closeout for 99 cents. If it's worth anything, I mean anything at all, 99 cents a bottle, you can't beat it. Yeah, that was the first thought that come to my mind too, Kevin, but considering that none of us even knew they had a brand of wood glue, that might be why. Ah, it was not on closeout yet. It was still like $2.99 or whatever it was. But I was talking to the people at the cash register about it, and like you like you said, Mike, they said it's glue. I mean, how much different? How bad could they screw it up? Even if it'll work as good as a bottle of Elmer's school glue, I mean that's cheaper than what it would be for Elmer's school glue. So, good God, that rain's coming down. Oh damn! And I gotta go upstairs, and the rain, and the umbrella's upstairs. I'm an idiot. Oh, ain't that the truth, Mike? They was talking about the lady that put the Gorilla Glue on in her hair and tried to sue them for it. And I told them I could try to wax my butt cheeks with this, and when they get stuck together, I could sue them. Hey, I'm actually kind of glad to be down here in the heavy rain. I want to see exactly where it's flooding from. Damn, I didn't even see them. I may have to stop back in there tomorrow. Okay, Dan. We'll see you later, buddy. You gonna be able to get it fixed, Mike? Gotta love neighbors. I dread tomorrow so much. Because I was forced to take today off and not work in the yard at all, but I got to start back on it tomorrow. So got to haul all the trash to the dump. Weed eat the other half of the yard. I ain't got a whole lot of time left. I can't mow. My mower's not currently working. So I have to cut the whole yard with a weed eater. 1 out of 10, do not recommend. Well, we're a woodworking channel, Cool Sauce, but we're just hanging out talking right now. Well, Mike, I don't have that option because we got a letter that said if we didn't have the yard cleaned up and mowed in 10 days, that the county was going to come and do it for us and charge us $2,000. And if we didn't pay the $2,000, they were going to put a lien on the house. So kind of don't have an option. I've got half the yard done now. Well, it won't take long to knock the other half down. A couple hours. Hey, Pine, about 3 years ago, maybe 4, had a sinkhole in the yard, so I filled it up with a bunch of trash and lit the trash on fire and burnt about a quarter of my yard up like that. It was solid black for about 2 weeks, and then it come back better than ever. But I mean, I know who called the county. I'm not stupid. Somebody within the last 2 weeks swore up and down my dog attacked their dog, but I was walking up the road to get him where I could see that wasn't happening. So he walked, not ran in the house like his dog was getting attacked, but walked in the house and got his gun and then shot at my dog as my dog was headed back home. Shot in the direction of my house where my fiance's daughter was standing. So and I told him if he ever shoots my dog, he better shoot me too, because I would end him. And I guess this is just his way of trying to show me his pecker's bigger than mine. But you know what? I don't care whose is bigger. They can whip it out and I'll cut it off. Huh. Yes. In the USA. What are you going to do with that lawnmower blade, John? I figure on killing you with it. Mm-hmm. Every time I pick that lawnmower blade up, it pops in my head. Oh, trust me, that's pretty dull. I tell you, it's been a shit show of a couple of days now, let me tell you. Tennessee. Well, the blade was the original problem. And then I went and got a new blade for it. But the thing that goes under the blade, I can't remember what it's called. The blade goes up on the shaft, and then the thing that goes up under it, and then the bolt goes in. The thing that goes between the bolt and the blade, whatever the fuck it's called, is gone. I can't figure out where the hell it went. If I can find the right one, we're talking about a push mower that's so low, so old, it still has Lowe's brand name on it. I do not. I wish I did. I've got a 22 and a 50 cal muzzle loader. That 50 cal muzzle loader with 180 grains of powder in it leaves one hell of a hole in a deer. Yeah, we can buy anything as long as it's not fully automatic. Mm, I don't have a device behind me. Nope, I don't do that. This is just a vape. Blue raspberry. That's what I chain people to. Well, it's kind of like an RPG. That's the septic tank pipe. I figured that. I figured you guys would get a kick out of that one. All right, Mike. You have a good one, buddy. Okay, I now see how the basement floods. You see, my entrance to the basement is outside, and at the bottom of the basement steps, there's just a little bitty, I don't know, about the size of the door, concrete landing, and it's got a drain in it. And apparently, it's raining harder than the drain can drain. Nah, these are my meth burl camels right here. I know that wasn't funny. I shouldn't have said that, I don't guess, but still kind of funny. Mm. I don't want to. Let's see what that does to it there. Sorry about that, guys. I put a couple of rags down to see if I could slow down the basement. I don't want it to be so flooded I can't do anything tomorrow. Can we do a reverse mullet? Party up front and business in the back? The Texas. Oh, Lord, boys. Oh, Lordy. Oh, damn, did I miss something? Hey, how did that guy know my stage name? That's concerning. Homosexual necrophiliac pirate. How did he know my stage name? That worries me. Ah, that's how. Okay. I didn't realize anybody knew about that. I didn't thought he had been in the club. The County Morgue Strip Club. Mm. Damn it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to get the shop back after this water. It's almost over here to me. Damn, I can't believe I come in here that quick. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, I didn't realize I was that full of sawdust. Well, crap. Not good. Alright, guys, as much as I do, I'm gonna have to jump over here and try to get some of this water up out of the floor. Yeah, I just dumped some in front of the door. If I dump it outside, I'm afraid it'll end up stopping up the drain and overflowing really bad. Thank you guys for stopping by and saying hi. Hope y'all had a happy Father's Day. I love you guys. There will be a video coming out tomorrow night. About 8 o'clock will be the 24-hour period when I can check my glue ups. So it'll probably be up about 10 or 11 or whenever it gets uploaded after that. I love y'all. Have a good night. Damn it.